Hello, guys. Hope you're all doing well. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Shafter, California, right outside of Bakersfield. Been out here for a couple hours, just enjoying the coolness and the quiet of the morning. It is about 8 o'clock right now, so I get up at about 6. So I'm smoking some Orlick Golden Slice in my 7LE 321 Oceana. 321, no, it's not. It is a 316 KS. So it's the first expensive pipe that I purchased a couple years ago. I bought it, then canceled the order because it was expensive. 2 days later, did it again, decided that I was going to go through with it. So I'm enjoying it, the pipe. I usually spend my Saturday and Sunday mornings kind of, do my devotional, read the newspaper, then I start watching YouTube videos. So I enjoy all the videos you guys make. Sunday mornings normally I watch Mike Cainrod Piper. Always enjoy his videos. This morning watched a video by Smarty Bob, who I guess had a bit of insomnia last night. He has a surgery that needs to be taken care of, so we need to keep him in our prayers. Surgery is always a scary thing. I've had a few. Most of the ones I've had were because of my own, clumsiness / accidents. But regardless, they're never enjoyable. So keep Smarty Bob in your prayers. Had a good weekend so far. Yesterday, got to go to a birthday party for my 40-year-old granddaughter, River. Got to see all the kids and their families, got to swim with them. That was a lot of fun. So I really enjoyed yesterday. Today, I'll go to church in a little while here, and then come home and just take it easy for a while. Got a lot of little things to do today. Recorded a video yesterday, but I didn't put it out there because I was kind of rambling, talking about nothing really in particular. But one thing that I did mention is that I've kind of decided to retire at age 62. So about a year and a half from now, I figured out that my Social Security, my pension from a job that I used to have at the city, local city here, and my current retirement from my current position as a social worker, all three of those will add up to about what I'm making now. So I decided to kind of pull the trigger on retirement. I'd always planned on working until I was older. I never really thought about retirement, to be honest with you. That was just something old people did. But now that I'm 60, I started thinking about it and decided that I might want to just do it, enjoy life for the rest of the time that I have on this planet that God's given me, the time that God's given me. So probably be doing that. It's a little hesitant because it's a big change. I've worked since I was about 12 years old, but I think I'm ready. I enjoy my job as a social worker, but parts of it make it a struggle for me. I've worked for the county for about 10 years and had numerous interviews for promotion. I've promoted from social worker 1 to a social worker 3, which is about as high as you can get in the section that I'm in. I've applied for supervisor a couple times. One time, supposedly, I was like the next person in line. But like all, I guess, forms of government, whether local or national, it's quite political. So you kind of have to be the right person to get promoted to a supervisor position. and you have to jump through hoops and all that. I'm at this point, I'm just kind of finished jumping through the hoops. So I've decided kind of not to apply for those promotions anymore, those positions. Just take it easy for the next year and a half or so. After I retire, I like to volunteer in my wife's classroom. I enjoy working with the little kids. I've always, when I was a teacher, I taught either junior high or adult males. I worked as a instructor at a correctional facility for about 13 years, so that was nice because it was a very protected environment. Um, didn't have to deal with a lot of behavioral problems because if you had problems, you just basically got rid of the offending student, sent them back to the dorm, um, and all that. But I'm looking forward to the retirement, not to have to deal with any of that. I guess the thing is, you get tired of just dealing with people in a lot of situations, and it's kind of an ego crusher to be told what to do by younger people because you feel like you have experience and you've been a supervisor before. And in my position, I was a supervisor for about 10 years, my old position. So it's difficult to see a lot of younger people being promoted, and you feel like the old guy in the department, one of the oldest ones, I guess, really, that, you know, kind of keeps doing the same thing. And I appreciate my job. I really do. So that's been a good thing for me. But it's, I guess, time to just do what I want to do for a while. I'm not sure exactly what that means at this point, but like I said, I like to volunteer with my wife's classroom. I have a lathe that I like to learn how to use. I love to make some pipes, or at least tampers. So I want to make sure I develop enough hobbies to keep me occupied and figure out some other things that I can do in retirement. My wife still has probably 5 or 6 or maybe 7 years to go. So, but until that time, I'll be able to enjoy holidays with her, the time that she has off. In the summers, we'll be able to travel, do things like that, which I'm really looking forward to. A couple of things I like to do though is I like to get in better physical condition before I retire. In about 18 months, I like to lose quite a bit of weight. I've always struggled with my weight, and for a short time in my life, when we were first married for about 5 years, I maintained an ideal body weight, which was good. Then I started gaining. We've been married almost 36 years now, so during that time, I probably gained about 60 pounds or so. So I like to get rid of those excess pounds. So if you could, I'd appreciate your prayers. I've tried all sorts of different things, but I would like to make the weight loss stick this time just to be healthy. I like to focus on being healthy for my retirement. So I figure that's a very good goal and one that's done. I've been inspired by Mike Rod Piper and Smarty Bob, who I was watching this morning, mentioned he'd lost quite a bit of weight. So it's never too late to lose weight and to feel better. I've been fortunate up to this point. I don't have diabetes, although my numbers are pretty high, pretty close to a pre-diabetic state, which I don't want to happen. So I ask for your prayers in my weight loss journey. Um, I really like to make this, like I said, make this stick. So I've tried everything, counting calories, low carb, but the problem is all that works. But the problem is I seem to lose my motivation after about a week or so. Go back to my old habits of eating too much. I eat fairly healthy foods for the most part, but even then I eat too much. So I need to figure out that I don't really need that much to survive food wise. So if you could pray for me on that, I'd appreciate it. That'd be really good. So, well, I mainly just want to check in because it's been a while. Sorry about my rocking. I've got a rocking chair. I don't think about how annoying it must be to watch someone rock back and forth while watching a video. So I'll try to not do that in the future. Anyway, guys, I'd appreciate those. Like I said, I appreciate your friendship. I really do feel like the YouTube pipe community offers that, the friendship, reaching out to guys who have things in common. So I appreciate each and every one of you. All the videos I watch throughout the week. Luckily at work, I'm pretty much a desk jockey, so I have a cubicle where I can watch videos. I put my iPad in the corner, put my headphones on, and as long as it's not something terribly complicated that I'm doing, I'm able to watch the videos or listen to music or audiobooks and all that. I still am able to work one day from home, which is wonderful. In fact, if I could continue working from home, I don't know that I'd be thinking about retirement, but dealing with people thing just gets to you every time. And I guess that's just part of life, but I'd rather do it on a voluntary basis when I'm retired. So, anyway, guys, I just thought I'd mention that to y'all. I want to check in. I haven't done anything for a while. I need to get back to my dad stories. I did one episode, which was fun. I need to get back to those. And I like to become a more frequent and regular um, participant in YTPC. But sometimes I just don't feel like I have a lot to talk about, at least nothing really of any value to anyone. So learning the pipe journey, tobaccos, a lot of them still taste the same, although I do enjoy this Orlik Golden Slices from Dwight. Sent me a very good sample of this a couple weeks ago. In fact, Dwight sent me about 2 ounces of Orlik Golden Sliced, which is awesome. I'd never tried it before. He also sent me some Presbyterian, some vanilla roll cake. So, boy, that's just one example of the generosity by you guys. A lot of kind individuals out there who are just willing to share. I really appreciate that. I like to share as well. I have a hodgepodge of tobaccos. I don't really have large quantities, but I've got a lot of 2 ounce little mason jars or 8 ounce mason jars full of a couple ounces of each tobacco. So my wife tells me I have too much tobacco, but I remind her I've just got a little bit of a lot, not tons of anything. So thinking about buying some more bulk tobacco. I've been toying with the idea of buying a pound of um, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank here, guys. I'm going to find out now. Since my memory is failing me, what it is I have in my shopping cart. Shopping carts are great. I have I know at one place, Smoking Pipes, I think I had $714 worth of goods in my shopping cart, which is really fun to think about because you load it up with all these things. You can go and think about buying it all, but of course, I wouldn't be able to really do that. I have a limited pipe budget, tobacco budget. Oh, yeah, pirate cake. I couldn't think of that. Anyway, I've got a 60-ounce bag of pirate cake in my shopping cart for $58.65. Got some H&H Pure Virginia, some Pegasus. Well, right now my shopping cart's only at $77.64 because I moved all the other things into the wish list section. Thought about buying one of the Gargantua pipes from Rop, but I haven't done that. Got a Clark's Favorite in there. Oh, a lot of other things. So who knows? Maybe someday I'll just go crazy and buy all those things. But for right now, it's fun to think about. Okay, guys. Well, I'm at almost 15 minutes now, so I appreciate you watching, even though I'm just prattling on here. But again, appreciate your time. Drinking some good coffee this morning. Most of my coffee comes from Costco. It's the Jose's whole bean, which I grind usually the night before. Put it in my coffee maker. Enjoy it. This mug which is backwards, is from a coffee plantation that we visited during our recent trip to Hawaii. Also, please remember the people in Lahaina in your prayers. We went there just 2 months ago, and it's a total shock to see the devastation there. All the shops we visited are now burned to the ground. So that's really sad. Pray for those people, that they may find a life again. It's just devastating. Anyway, guys, I'll let you go. I appreciate you tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.